morning, and we welcome you, and we are underway as the leadoff hitter rounds out. Kendra Gorman is out 4-3 if you're scoring with us as we are underway here in Prairieland Conference softball. We'll run through the lineups here in just a moment. As we said, Kendra Gorman leading off. It is now Kennedy Dura that is the shortstop. Batting as she takes the ball, it's a 1-0 count. Count evens now at 1-1 on Dura. Dura, of course, a star basketball player as well for the Brimfield Indians. Their co-op here at Brimfield-Elmwood for softball. Paige Vanastock pitching for the Lady Cats, taking the ball that time. It's a 2-1 count. Morgan Flory, who will do a majority of the bulk of the pitching this season, although tonight she's playing third base, is due up next. That is a hit into right center field, and Dura with the one-out single here in the top half of the first, and that brings up Flory, as we mentioned. Morgan Ledbetter, who will be pitching tonight, now on deck, and that in the dirt, and it allows Dura to move up to second base. So a wild pitch allowing that to move Dura to second, and it's a 1-0 count on Flory, now 2-0. Batting fifth will be Hannah Basinger, the left fielder. Hannah Huber, the catcher, will bat sixth. Seventh, Alyssa Roll, the first baseman. That ball is roped foul, base side out of play. Abby Fritsch, the second baseman, will be batting eighth, and Grace LaFollette, the center fielder, will be batting ninth. 3-1 at Brimfield-Elmwood. The Lady Indians on the year. 2-1 count, that's fouled back. And it evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the first, no score, a runner in second for the Lady Indians. Vanastock delivers, and that's fouled back, and almost able to hang on to that was the catcher, Carrie Baker. That is fouled back. As we said, we're underway here in the top of the first. That's a swing and a miss. Flory. Strikeout victim, and that means there's 2 away, and Morgan Ledbetter at bat. No strikes with 2 outs on Ledbetter. Vanastock readies, delivers, and that's a swing and a miss. It's even now at a ball and a strike. They're getting a nice charge off of second base. Draws the attention of both the shortstop and second baseman, that being Emma Hanlon, as well as Lexi Hanlon. Ball, 2 strikes. Vanastock versus, and that ball is hit into left field, and John's there to make the catch. F7 if you're scoring with us. The Lady Indians leave 1 stranded, and after half an inning, it is Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. North Fulton coming to bat. Helping underwrite this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Back at Fairview, as it is a scoreless ball game thus far. North Fulton getting their first crack here in the bottom of the first, and the leadoff batter, Madison Miller, who is a designated player. She is hitting for the flex. It's a little different than the designated hitter, the designated player, but it's the same principle than the because what you can do with the flex player is a little different than what you do with the designated hitter. Ledbetter delivers, and that misses low, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now on Miller. On deck, Emma Hanlon, the second baseman, Lexi Peterson, the third baseman, in the number 3 spot. That ball's hit into right field, and that is going to drop. It's past the right fielder and headed to second is Miller. So she gets the leadoff, will give her a base hit, and goes to second on an error. So with nobody out, North Fulton threatening here with Miller standing at second base. As we said, Lexi Peterson now on deck, and that taking a strike. Hanlon down in the count 0-1. Alexis Kegley will bat in the cleanup spot, playing center field. Carrie Baker, the catcher, batting 5th. That's fouled back. Kelsey Davies, the first baseman, will be batting 6th. Jenna Hanlon, the right fielder, bats 7th. Paige Bannistock, the pitcher, batting 8th. And Savannah Johns, the left fielder, will be batting in the 9th position. Ledbetter sets, delivers, and that a strike. Hanlon called out. To be honest, strike zone a little wide. But as long as he stays consistent, that's all I ask as a coach. And if he calls it both ways. And it appears he's got a wide strike zone. That looked a little wide the opposite side, so we'll see. This is low, 2-1 the count on Peterson. Kegley due up next. Swing and a miss. Evens it up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the first. No score at this point. 1 away for North Fulton, and that misses wide, and Miller will move to third base. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ledbetter delivers to Peterson, and that is a called strike. So 2 out for Alexis Kegley. Hoping to, after getting the runner to third with just the one out, Kegley hoping to not leave her stranded, but takes a strike there, and it's an 0-1 count on Kegley. Carrie Baker awaits on deck. Ledbetter delivers, and that misses, and that is going to be the first run to score on a pass ball. Ball and a strike. back. A ball and 2 strikes now on Kegley. 1 run in for the Lady Cats. They lead it 1-0. Ledbetter in the circle delivers, and a strike on the outside corner. So Ledbetter, although giving up the 1 run, strikes out the side, and after 1 complete, it's North Fulton 1, Brimfield-Elmwood 0. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Hy-Vee on North Main Street, your employee-owned store. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Fairview for the top of the second, Paige Vanastock on for her second inning of work, and that is a called strike. Hannah Basinger leading things off, down in the count 0-1. Stock readies, delivers, and that's right back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. So the leadoff runner is on for the Lady Indians. Down 1-0. Hannah Huber now steps in for Brimfield-Elmwood. That's fouled back. It's just weird, because it's Brimfield-Elmwood in baseball and softball, and it's Elmwood-Brimfield in football. But it all depends on who the host school is as to who goes first. This is high and away. Ball and a strike as Vanastock in the circle, and she readies and delivers. This is low. So a 2-1 count on Huber. Alyssa Roll awaits on deck. Not a called strike, and it's now 2-2 on Huber. Hit into left field. That's going to drop in front of Johns, but she gets it and does not allow the runners to move up, and it stays first and second. Boy, the wind really picking up. So back-to-back hits to lead things off here. And that brings up Alyssa Roll. Vanastock delivers, misses high, and it's 1-0. Top of the second, 1-0. North Fulton with the lead, but nobody out in 2-1 for the Lady Indians. Not a called strike. Inside corner evens it up at 1-1. This is low. Abby Pritch due up next. High, and it's 3-1. So a walk would load the bases. Called strike, and it even now it makes it a 3-2 count, so a full count. Vanastock in the circle. She readies, delivers, swing and a miss. And the double play. strikeout. And basing her out 2-5 rather. Huber moves up to second base. Abby Pritch takes the ball. It's a 1-0 count. North Fulton leading us 1-0 after an inning and 2/3 thus far. Of the top of the first, that is a strike, and it evens it up at 1-1 as Pritch went after it. Stock readies and delivers. Looks to bunt, fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes now on Pritch. Base hit could drive in the tying run, depending on where it's at. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. As for the second inning in a row, the Lady Indians leave a runner stranded at second. So after an inning and a half, it's still North Fulton 1, Brimfield-Elmwood 0. Helping underwrite this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton. Come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. We reached the bottom of the second. A 1-0 lead for the Lady Cats over the Lady Indians here in this Prairieland Conference game, as that misses a tad low. Gary Baker ahead in the count 1-0. Kelsey Davies due up next. She'll be followed by Jenna Hanlon. Strike on the inside corner. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. This is our first softball game of the season. Last night, of course, down at Cuba. As that ball's fouled out of play. Havana winning over the Wildcats of North Fulton 7-3 in our first baseball game of the season. Take tomorrow off and then back at it Friday, and that misses way outside. Softball game at Farmington as the Canton Lady Giants travel to take on the Lady Farmers, and then Saturday morning, the first game of a doubleheader. That ball scooped up by the shortstop on to first, Dura. Fires that to Alyssa Roll. And Baker is out 6-3 if you're scoring with us. And we'll have Havana once again as they take on the Lady Indians Saturday morning. That ball's hit up the middle, and Dura bobbles it, comes up with it, throws to first, gets past the first baseman, so Davies reaches, but I think still we're going to give her a hit even though it was a bobble. I think a good throw may have gotten her, but I feel like being kind. One out, one on as Ledbetter in the circle, and she is ready to deliver and does. And that is a called strike as Jenna Hanlon down in the count 0-1. Bottom of the second, 1-0. North Fulton leading this over Brimfield-Elmwood. Misses outside, evens it up at 1-1. Paige Fanistock due up next for the Lady Cats. Strike at the letters, side part of the plate, and Now makes it a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second, as we said, North Fulton leading it 1-0, and that is fouled back. Stays a ball and 2 strikes. Nice facility here. The only thing that they lack is a fence in the outfield. I remember playing on, well, both playing and coaching teams with fields that had no fences, and the ball would get past the outfielder and it would just roll. And Davies will go in as wild pitch allows Davies to move up, and with 1 out, North Fulton with another threat and the runner at second base, and that called strike. So the 4th strikeout for Ledbetter, and that is out number 2 as Paige Fanistock now steps in. Strike. Caught the inside corner. That's an 0-1 count on Fanistock. Savannah Johns due up next for North Fulton. Ledbetter delivers, and that misses away. Even at 1 ball and a strike. Pitch is on the way, and that's a swing and a miss, and it's ball and 6. Ledbetter delivers, misses low, and Davies going to move up to third. So a ball. I'll check that. It's 2-2. Write that last one down, and that's the back. And it remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now base hit would drive in a second run for the Lady Cats. Swing and a miss. That ends the inning, the 5th out. And they get the out. It'll be a strike 2-3, or out number 3. So the Lady Cats leave 1 stranded after 2 complete. It remains North Fulton 1, Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Hy-Vee on North Main Street, your employee-owned store. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. And we're back at Fairview, and that bunt is foul. As Grace LaFollette down in the count 0-1. It's an 0-1 count, as we said, on LaFollette. Looks to bunt and taking a strike. And it's an 0-2 count. 1-0. They've left a runner at second both innings, the first and the second. This is outside, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Fanistock delivers, and that's a swing and a miss. 1 away. So that is the fourth strikeout that Vanastock has here tonight. And we swing back to the top of the order here in the third with Kendra Gorham. This is high, and it's a 1-0 count. Vanastock delivers, and that is taken low, and it's a 2-0 count now on Gorham. Kennedy Durham awaits on deck. Ground ball. Peterson scoops it up on to Davies, and there's 2 outs. 5-3. Kennedy Durham is 1 for 1. She was the one left stranded in the first inning at second base, takes a strike, and she's down in the count 0-1. Morgan Flory due up next. That ball is popped on the infield, but drifting out of play and off the fence. And it is a foul ball, so makes it an 0-2 count. Two out, 1-0. North Fulton leading this. We're in the top of the third. This is low, and it's a ball, 2 strikes. That ball is hit and giving chase, and Kegley takes it, cutting in front of Johns. F8. And that ends the top half of the third. So after 2.5, it remains a 1-0 lead for the Lady Cats of North Fulton over Brimfield-Elmwood. Helping underwrite this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Back at Fairview, North Fulton leading this over Brimfield-Elmwood 1-0. As we are in the bottom of the third inning, as Savannah John steps in and down in the count 0-1. That ball is popped, and that is going to drop. Grace LaValette getting a late start on that one. I don't think she saw it right away. So a base hit by Johns, and we swing to the top of the order, and Madison Miller looks to bunt, fouls it back, and it's an 0-1 count. Emma Hanlon due up next. Ledbetter delivers, and the bunt is fouled back, so an 0-2 count. Bunting is, simply put, a lost art anymore. That is popped, and the first baseman there to make the catch, and Johns is back, so 1 out. F3 Miller goes out if you're scoring with us. Ledbetter delivers and the throw down, and Johns is back in safely. Inland down in the count 0-1. Ledbetter delivers. Missed high. Thought about it. Ledbetter again delivers the 1-1. This is outside. It's a 2-1 count. Each team has, well, North Fulton managed to push the run across in the first. They didn't have anybody stranded. That misses low, and Ledbetter behind two Hanlon, 3-1. Called strike, and it's a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Hanlon. Lexi Peterson due up next. Ledbetter delivers, and that is called strike 3, and Hanlon a strikeout victim for the second time, and John's back in safely. So 2 out. And it brings up Lexi Peterson. Ledbetter delivers, taken. Want to know the count as Ledbetter in the circle, and Reddy's delivers. Misses low. North Fulton. Ledbetter delivers a swing and a miss. 2-1 on Peterson. Alexis Kegley due up next. Out straight back. Evens it up at 2-2. One nothing is the score. North Fulton leading this as they are facing Brimfield-Elmwood, the Lady Indians. Johns, and will go in safely second. That takes away the force. Most importantly for the Lady Indians, or Lady Cats I should say, and that is strike 3. So Peterson also strikes out for the second time. It ends the inning after 3 complete. 1-0, North Fulton leading Brimfield-Elmwood. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Hy-Vee on North Main Street, your employee-owned store. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Head to the 4th, a 1-0 lead for the Lady Cats over the Lady Indians. As leading off is Morgan Flory for the Brimfield-Elmwood Lady Indians. This is high, 2-0 on Flory. That a called strike. Tough spot. Hitter standpoint. misses low and makes it a 3-1 count. Stock delivers, and that is taken ball 4, so the leadoff walk. And the pitcher for Brimfield-Elmwood, that misses high, and it's 1-0, so Stock struggling a little bit here. Called strike, evens at 1-1. Seven pitches, only 2 strikes. Misses away. 2 balls and a strike now on Ledbetter. Awaiting on deck is Bixler. We're in the 4th. 1-0, and that misses just inside. Nine pitches here in the inning. 7 have been balls, just 2 strikes. That's fouled back. Oh, must make her. Throw strikes until you get the 2 strikes after. Ground ball up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. Higley gets it back in quickly, and the first 2 have reached. Nobody out. And Holly Stratton coming in as the courtesy. Looks to lay down the bunt, and that gets past the Cat Baker. So a base hit here would, chances are it would give, and that is going to be a base hit down the line. 1 run will score. Tied at 1. Anna Ewer takes a ball. Runners at 2nd and 3rd now. Still nobody out. Three and 0 on Huber. 1-1 is the score. That misses ball 4. And the catcher. Barry Baker pulling the infield together. Alyssa Roll steps in. Roll swung and missed that, and it's an 0 count. That a called strike, and now Roll down in the count 0-2. Bases are loaded. It's a 1-1 ball game. Biggest threat either team has had thus far, and it's Brimfield-Elmwood making it, and that's fouled back. So roll rings alive. Stock in the circle, delivers, and that's a swing miss. One out. And Abby Pritch steps in. Taking a strike, down in the count 0-1 as Grace LaFollette due up next. One out, one in, and three on. Vanastock delivers, and that is popped, and that will be a foul ball. And 2 on Fritch. We're tied at 1 here in the 4th. Line drive, and that is going to be a double play. And that ends the inning. They leave a couple stranded, F5, and then 5 unassisted. It's one of those that not much you can do. You're charging off and you get caught down the line and no place to go. They do get a run though. We're tied on North Fulton and Brimfield-Elmwood. We head to the bottom of the 4th after this. Helping underwrite this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Bottom of the 4th. 1-1 is the score. The Indians coming up with 1 in the top of the 4th to tie it up at 1. Alexis Kegley at bat, leading off here in the inning, down a strike at 0-1. Missed away and evens it up at 1-1. Moving right along here as we are, as we said, in the bottom of the 4th. And as I said, it's a tie ball game at 1-1. North Fulton got their run in the 1st, and they've left some runners stranded, as has the Indians from Brimfield-Elmwood. Kegley down in the count of ball, 2 strikes. Miss Lowe evens it up at 2-2. I'm Mark Bixler, glad to be with you here on Bixler Video Productions, and glad to have you watching us either on Canton Public Access TV or on YouTube. Missed inside, and it's a full count. We do want to encourage you to let those businesses know that are helping bring you the events that we have, and that is ball 4. Let them know you appreciate it. Go in and just tell them that I want to thank them for sponsoring the games, because without their assistance we wouldn't be able to bring these, and that is going to be a foul ball. Carrie Baker angled the bat just a tad bit too far. And that is a foul ball. It wasn't foul by much. In that case, it's where she would have touched it. And if she touched it in fair territory, but it was close. He didn't hesitate, though. 0-2 the count. Kelsey Davies awaits on deck. That misses. So Kegley moving up to second. And at the ball, 2 strikes. Fouled back, and it remains 1-2. See, that wind is really kicking up here tonight, this afternoon. Slow roller. I'll get the runner at first, so Baker out 3 unassisted rather, and it allows Kegley to move up to third for Kelsey Davies, and she could drive in the go-ahead run. She's 1 for 1 so far. Base hit back in the second inning. Takes a strike, and it's an 0-1 count. Jenna Hanlon due up next. Outside corner, a strike. 0-2 the count. This is high. 1 out. All 2 strikes. Set up on the outside corner, and that is a swing and a miss. 2 outs. And Jana Hanlon, the last chance. Takes a strike and is down in the count 0-1. Paige Bannistock due up next. Fouled back, and it's an 0-2 count on Hanlon. We're in the bottom of the 4th. The go-ahead run standing at third for the Lady Cats and Alexis Kegley. A ball, 2 strikes now. Ledbetter. That is a ground ball, and that ends the inning. They leave 1 stranded. Hanlon out 3 unassisted. So after 4, still North Fulton and Brimfield-Elmwood tied at 1. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Hy-Vee on North Main Street, your employee-owned store. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back for the 5th. And La Follette lays down the bunt, but Peterson guns her down 5-3 if you're scoring with us. So 1 out, and we swing back to the top of the order. As Kendra Gorham steps in, she's 0 for 2. Stock on for her 5th inning of work. Baker sets up outside, and it's taken high and away, and it's a 1-0 count. Stock again in the circle, readies and delivers the 1-0 in the dirt, and it's now 2-0. Kennedy Dura awaits on deck. Popped up, foul, and it's a 2-1 count. 1 away here in the 5th for the Indians, tied at 1 with the Wildcats of North Fulton. Taken high, and it's a 3-1 count. Stock delivers, and that's fouled back. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Gorham. As we said, Dura awaits on deck. Stock in the circle now. She's ready. And she delivers at home, and that, couldn't have missed by much. Had to be a bit low. So Gorham draws the 1-out walk. Kennedy Dura is 1 for 2. Misses, and it's in a 1-0 count. Pitch is on the way by Stock, and that is taken a strike. Evens it at 1-1. That fouled out of, well, no, lands just kind of sounded like it was harder hit than it was. Just died out there. Just after it, just before it got to the fence. Thought I was going to make it over the third base side, and that evens it up at 2-2. Stock again, readies and delivers, and that is hit into center field. 2 outs as Dura out F8. That's the 2nd time in a row that she's done that. And that means Morgan Flory steps in. High, and it's a 1-0 count. We're tied at 1 here in the top of the 5th. And a good one. Flory stepping out of the batter's box. Stock readies, delivers, taking a ball. Fouled back. 2 balls and a strike on Flory. She struck out in the 1st inning, but drew a leadoff walk and came around to score last inning. Ball 3. popped, and Flory is out F5 if you're scoring with us, and that ends the fifth, top half of the fifth. We head to the bottom of the fifth. It remains North Fulton 1, Brimfield-Elmwood 1. Helping underwrite this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Paige Bannistock leads off as we are in the bottom of the fifth. It's a 1-1 ball game. Down on the count, 0-1 Bannistock is. Ledbetter delivers, and that is strike two. 0-2 the count. Ledbetter delivers, and that misses high. That's one of those pitches that just simply got away. Just a whoops pitch. All two strikes now here in the bottom of the fifth. Another one. Two in a row. And it's even now at 2-2. This is low. Bannistock trying to help herself, whether it's a walk or a hit. Ledbetter delivers, and that's a ground ball. Second baseman on to first, and there's one away. 4-3 if you're scoring with us. One out, and that brings up Savannah Johns. She had a base hit in the third. Was left stranded at second, though. That misses high, and it's a 1-0 count. That is going to be another hit. So Johns 2 for 2. One out. And that is going to allow Johns to move up to second base. Wild pitch. So they get her down to second without the benefit of a bunt. They don't need it. Now a bunt would get her to third. Madison Miller, the count even at a ball and a strike. Misses a bit inside. Emma Hanlon due up next. Middle of the order down that's really generated the most, and that misses. So a 3-1 count. One out, and that misses ball 4. So that puts runners at first and second, and we do have a pinch hitter, Jordan Barnes, in for Emma Hanlon. Brimfield coach coming out, chatting with his young ladies. At least the infield. Jordan Barnes going out and having a chat with Melanie Hanlon, head coach for the Lady Cats. And we're just about ready to resume play. 1-1, the go-ahead run standing at second base in Savannah Johns. At first, it's Madison Miller, and at bat, it's Jordan Barnes. Taken. It's ball. So Barnes ahead in the count 1-0. Takes in ball 4, and it gets past the catcher, a pass ball. Two and 0 the count. Taken low, ball 3. Infield drawn in. Taken, ball 4. That loads the bases for Lexi Peterson. We're tied at 1. Steps in from the left side. Taken low. Alexis Kegley awaits on deck. Taken ball 2. Nowhere to put Peterson. The bases are loaded. The way she's struggling, you make her throw a strike. That is ball, and the play at the plate, and in safely. Savannah Johns slides in, and that gives the Lady Cats the 2-1 lead. But it's also a 3-0 count. There's no force. And we're going to have a substitution coming in as Holly Stratton. The count, 1 out. That was a leadoff batter. So a walk here loads the bases again. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Brings up Alexis Kegley. 0 for 1 and drew a walk last inning. Was left stranded. Misses inside, and it's a 1-0 count. Carrie Baker due up next. The bases are loaded. 1 run already in for North Fulton. They lead it 2-1 and threatening with more. Swing and a miss. Probably swung at ball 2. And back in is Miller. But better that. And the play at the plate not in time. And again, a force now taken away. Still just 1 out. 2 runs in, and that gives North Fulton a 3-1 lead. Misses. Barnes comes in and scores. 4-1 lead. So Ledbetter pitching well, but struggling here in this inning. And I think we're going to see well, we'll have to see a change at this point. That's a second trip out. Gorham will come on to pitch, so we do have a pitching change, and with that we'll take a break. And back here to Cuba, 4-1. North Fulton leading this over Brimfield-Elmwood. Back in a moment. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Hy-Vee on North Main Street, your employee-owned store. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises. By the Voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back at Fairview, and Kegley takes ball 4. So it puts runners at first and third now, and that brings up catcher Carrie Baker. 4-1 is a score, 3 runs in here in the bottom of the 5th. Misses, and Kegley will move up to second base. No attempt to throw her out. At a strike. Evens it at a ball and a strike. At a line drive, and they won't get anybody. Nice snare. F4, Baker goes out, but a nice effort by Abby Fritsch. So that's 2 outs. And Kelsey Davies steps in, and that is popped up, and that will end the inning. Making that catch was Hannah Huber. So F2, Davies goes out, but 3 runs cross the plate for the Lady Cats, and they lead Brimfield-Elmwood 4-1 as we head to the 6th. Back in just a moment. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Back at Fairview, 3 runs cross the plate for North Fulton in the bottom of the 5th, and they lead it now 4-1. We're in the top of the 6th. And it's Morgan Ledbetter, and that ball is hit down the line, but just foul by about a foot. And Ledbetter down in the count 0-1. She is 1 for 2. She had a base hit her last at bat, but was left stranded at third. Panastock readies. passes high, and it's even at a ball and a strike. Hannah Basinger due up next. Takes a strike, and it's now 1-2. So it's Ledbetter, Basinger, and Huber here in the 6th for the Indians. Fouled back, and it's a ball and 2 strikes it remains. Stock readies, delivers, and that ball is popped and is trouble. Lands between Kegley and Hanlon. So give her a base hit. That is fouled back. And it's an 0-1 count on Basinger. She is 2 for 2. Evens the count at 1-1. Huber steps in, or is on deck. Taken, and it's a 2-1 count. Misses, and a 3-1 count. I'm guessing that was a little low. I'm kind of shielded. Taking ball 4, so the first 2 have reached. It's kind of what we saw in the 4th inning. So Fanistock delivers, and that ball is a rope into right field. The throw to first, not in time. Close play, but you're gonna move down that line. You gotta hustle. That ball's hit into right field. You gotta hustle down that line at softball. Misses low. Alyssa Roll at bat, and it's a 1-0 count. She is 0 for 2. Struck out both trips to the plate. Fouled, and it's even at a ball and a strike. Abby Fritsch due up next. Taking a strike, and it's now a ball, 2 strikes. 4-1, but the bases are loaded. That is going to be a base hit. Kegley comes up with it, but 2 runs in. Making it a 4-3 ball game. Still nobody out. Taking a strike, and it's an 0-1 count on Abby Fritsch. Grace LaFollette due up next. And the bunt laid down, and that's going to get a run, and it's past the second baseman, and The go-ahead run scores for Brimfield-Elmwood. So 4 runs across the plate. As Melanie Hanlon making her way out to the circle. North Fulton led this 4-1 heading into the top of the 6th after they plated 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th, but Brimfield-Elmwood striking for 4 runs here in the inning, and they now lead this over North Fulton 5-4. Followed is 0 for 2. Struck out in the 3rd, grounded out to 3rd in the 5th. Nice bunt. And they got the Follett, but Pritch moves down to 3rd. So 1 out. Misses low. Kendra takes that low. And at this point, Gorham would get the win if it stays as is. That ball's hit down the line, but foul, and it's stuck in the tree. It's been a long time since I've seen that. And that is taken low. And it's 2-1 count. Three balls and a strike on Gorham. Kennedy Dura due up next. Pitch is on the way, and that's a chopper foul. That's exactly why you charge off in foul territory or lead off in baseball. Because if it hits you in fair territory, you're out. Full count. For North Fulton, you hope to get the out, and this time a walk. So it puts runners at 1st and 3rd, still 1 out. Kennedy Dura at bat. She is 1 for 3. We said just 1 away here in the inning. Slow roller. Can they get 2? They got 1. Four to 6. Gorham is out. Dura reaches on the fielder's choice. 2 outs. A 5th run in the inning is scored, and it's a 6-4 lead. Flory takes a strike, and it's a 0-1 count. She's the ninth batter here in the inning for the Lady Indians. Misses inside, and it's a 2-1 count. Pitch is on the away, misses high and away. 3-1. 6-4. Brimfield-Elmwood leading this. That ball is ripped into left field, and that is going to roll. Flory can just trot. She got all of that one, and then some. Extends it to an 8-4 lead, and looks like we will have a pitching change. It looks like Jessica Young will come in to pitch now for the Lady Cats, and with that we'll take a break and back to Fairview in just a moment. 8-4. Brimfield-Elmwood leading this over North Fulton. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Hy-Vee on North Main Street, your employee-owned store. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High-Rises. By the Voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back at Fairview, an 8-4 lead after that 2-run shot by Morgan Flory. Still just, well, there's 2 out. And that ball is going to go for a ride. Ledbetter rounds first, a little slow getting around, but it's not going to matter. Well, John's coming up with it, and Ledbetter is going to trot home, and it is now a 9-4 lead. Back-to-back home runs. Flory and Ledbetter. Now Hannah Basinger steps in. Taking a strike, and it's a 0-1 count. Young readies, and she delivers. Fouled back. Runs across the plate here in the top of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Basinger, a strikeout victim. So after 5.5, it is now Brimfield-Elmwood 9, North Fulton 4. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. And we're back at Fairview as Kendra Gorham on for her second inning as that is popped and caught. Jenna Hanlon out F8 if you're scoring with us. One away here in the bottom of the sixth. North Fulton in the bottom of the fifth scored 3 times to take a 4-1 lead. But it's what happened in the top of the sixth. 8 runs. Page being a stock. Check that. Yeah. Jessica Young, and unable to come up with that was Flory making a diving attempt at the catch. Ball 2 strikes. Misses away. It's 2-2. Morgan Flory hitting a 2-run home run, and that misses outside, and it's a full count. And Morgan Ledbetter and followed that up the very next at bat, and that is a called strike. 2 outs, and that brings up Savannah Johns. Well, we're going the full distance in this one regardless at this point, because right now just a 5-run difference. But that ball, Johns lifts that into left center, and a nice catch. And a Basinger coming up with that. And North Fulton going out 1-2-3 for the first time here tonight. So after 6, it is a 9-4 lead for Brimfield-Elmwood over North Fulton. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Hy-Vee on North Main Street, your employee-owned store. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises. By the Voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. We're in the 7th. Jessica Young on for another inning here. First full inning of work. It's a 1-0 count. Swing and a miss. Hannah Hubert. Count even at a ball and a strike. I don't think there's any doubt that the front that is to pass through is starting to move through. It's cooling down a little bit here tonight. Ball and 2 strikes on Hubert. That misses, and it's a 2-2 count. Alyssa Roll awaits on deck. Huber is 3 for 3. Fouled back. Baker unable to reel that one in. Stays a 2-2 count. Thought about it. Taking ball 3. Full count. I know the IHSA talking to some umpires. I wish that they would. Hanlon scoops it up. On to Davies. 1 away. On a full count. It sure would help announcers if they allowed for the fist. IHSA, from what I understand, talking to the umpires, has advised them to not use the fist on a full count. I'd like to just chat with the IHSA and just find out why. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count on roll. She is 1 for 3. Pitch is on the way, and that is a ground ball, or I should say, about back to the screen, and it's 0-2. Stays at the 0-2 count. 9-4, we're in the top of the 7th. Misses away. A ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Misses low. Evened up at 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and that misses high, and it's a full count. 3-2 the count. Abby Fritsch awaits on deck. Fouled back. Still full, 3-2. Rich, as we said, awaiting on deck. And that is taken ball 4. So the 1-out walk drawn by Roll. And that'll bring up Abby Fritsch. Taking a strike. Fritsch down in the count, 0-1. And it gets past the pitcher and nobody's there. And just got back. Knew if it got past Young. Young was unable to come up with that. She went for the catch. And could not quite get to it in time. Grace LaFollette steps in, looks to bunt. That is popped, and Peterson snares that one. So 2 out, F5 if you're scoring with us. Swing back to the top of the order. And Grace Gorham. Young delivers, and it's taken a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Evans at a ball and a strike. Gorham is 0 for 2, but she did reach back in the 5th and 6th. That is going to be a foul ball. So a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs. We're in the top of the 7th. Up the middle, and that is going to be trouble. That is a base hit. Row to the plate, not in time. And we got a situation. And they get the out at third, but Roll scores. And I'll sort this out here in a little bit. Rich, I think, is out 1 to 5. But they do get a 10th run. And as we head to the bottom of the 7th, it is Brimfield-Elmwood 10, North Fulton 4. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonriver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. By Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton, come see us. We can make your home beautiful. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. The Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Center, serving Fulton County since 1969. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Bottom of the 7th, a 6-run lead right now for the Indians from Brimfield-Elmwood. Madison. Lexi Hanlon actually at bat. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Ball, 2 strikes now. That is lifted. And it is caught. F7 if you're scoring with us.
Number 13 for number 5.
Was Hannah Basinger coming up with that. Katie Jones steps in. And at bat, and that is taken a strike. Down in the count 0-1. And as we said, we'll be at Farmington rather. Down 0-2 now is Jones on Friday afternoon as the Lady Giants of Canton take on the Lady Farmers of Farmington. Non-conference game, and Jones a strikeout victim, so 2 outs. And it brings Lexi Peterson to the plate. That is lifted out into, well, it's caught by Dura. Or check that. Yes. Kennedy Dura comes up with that, and that ends this one. 10-4, the final score. We'll come back and recap this one in just a moment. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Hy-Vee on North Main Street, your employee-owned store. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises. By the Voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Spoonriver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back at Fairview, a 10-4 final score as the Brimfield-Elmwood Lady Indians come from behind to win this, 10-4 the final score. North Fulton jumped out to a 1-0 lead after one. It stayed that way until the top of the fourth when Brimfield-Elmwood tied it at 1. But then in the bottom of the fifth, North Fulton struck for 3 runs, and making it a 4-1 ball game. But then they struck for 8 runs in the top of the sixth and led it 9-4. They added another run in the seventh, and that's the final here tonight as North Fulton falls to Brimfield-Elmwood 10-4 in this Prairieland Conference matchup. That's going to do it here tonight. From Bixler Video Productions, I'm Mark Bixler. Until next time, so long, everybody.